Yeah. Won't you rise to sing our national anthem? Please join me. Oh, say, can you program, everybody. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines, and then we start talking. We're going to be here forever.
Good.
Yeah, Carl's excited. You know, I've never seen Carl so excited. When I got here, he was running like he was doing, like, you know, that basketball exercise where you run from one room, like part of the room to the other part, and then you like do a little bit shorter, and then you do a bit longer. You ever done that exercise, Carl? Yeah, you have. You were doing it right when I got in here.
It didn't.
It was crazy.
Today.
It was crazy. Carl was running, and Carl's so excited, and he has a lot of things to do, and he's so happy. I've never seen you so happy, Carl.
Oh,
I cannot believe how happy you are today. It's amazing. It's practically infectious. I'm like, I don't know if I can match your level of happiness today, but I'm going to do my best to match your happiness level. If only we could all be as happy and content and excited, fulfilled as you. I can only hope that. So I don't know if I'm going to ask you how you're doing, because I know how amazing you're doing. It's just not going to make you're doing so well. It's going to maybe just bring others down. I mean, with the amount of wellness that you have achieved recently, I can just see it in your demeanor and your speech. And right before you said, don't bring up how happy I am today, because maybe it'll infect the others with like, if they know how happy you are, then maybe others can't be so happy. It could happen that way. But I don't know if it can happen. Like, have you ever seen somebody so happy that you're like, man, that guy is happy. I'm less happy now that they're happy. It's like some kind of like envy. But you don't envy people. You should be happy yourself, and don't be look to others to see the happiness it's just like within. Today is Sunday, and we're back here. I'm not on the couch. I'm looking for a fork because I'm hungry. Have you seen a fork? Oh, here, I found one. Oh, yes. Now I'm almost as happy as Carl, and it was a fork. That was the only thing between me and happiness. And now I've had it. Now I'm happy. I'm not so happy. I wish I had a fork right now. Well, I guess I'm hungry. Step one before even being happy or not, I was just hungry. Now I have a fork, and now I can finish this hunger thing. It's good. I think it's fine to be hungry, though, because then I can eat. And when you're hungry, it's like you're very excited to eat. And I am. I got this food right here, and I'm going to take a few bites of it. Hopefully all the bites until it's over. I'm going to keep biting. That's how eating works. Have you ever eaten anything before, Carl? Yeah, you have. Carl's eaten so many things. And what happens when you eat is you take a bite of a thing, and then you take a second bite, and maybe a third bite, and maybe up to lots of bites until you finish your meal. I don't know how many bites are in a meal. Have you ever tried counting how many bites are in a meal? It's like doing the Tootsie Roll. You know, how many rolls, how many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? One, and then you bite it, but then you're not licking it and you're biting it, so you're counting it as bites anyway. But then you're like, just take a giant bite or like pour half of it on your.
That owl was wrong.
No.
Well, if you're biting, that's not licking.
Yeah, that was the joke, but you couldn't not bite. You couldn't not bite. That was the thing. It was too enticing because you wanted to bite it like lick. You're always going to bite, and you want to do this experiment. The point of the ad was the point of the ad was that you're supposed to lick. Pops. You're supposed to lick the thing. Yeah, you love it. You love everything. That's good of you, Carl. You're so good. So you lick the lollipops, and then you're like, I want to just bite it. I can't lick it. It's not enough, and then you want to bite the whole thing. That was the advertising campaign.
I remember it. Not on Saturday morning cartoons anymore, or because there are none. But
there probably still are Saturday morning cartoons.
It's now Cartoon Network and
there's cartoons
else.
On all the time.
Yeah, cartoons on all the time.
So if you want cartoons,
rather than on ABC, NBC,
on Saturday
CBS.
Mornings there's cartoons. On every morning there's cartoons.
Right.
There's so many channels. I bet you can find a cartoon on 24 hours a day.
And probably every afternoon. And yeah.
Lots of cartoons. So I don't think there's any lack of cartoons, and you don't need to worry about having any more cartoons on Saturday mornings when you wake up.
The point being
you missed
that
the ritual.
The point I thought was.
It sounds like you don't have a point. What are we gonna do today? Maybe we're gonna look at some phone calls, make some phone calls, like check out some things. We'll live life and we'll believe things, and we'll try to reach the level. I mean, really. We're trying to be happy. That's what life's about, maybe. Like the pursuit of happiness, and I think Carl's probably achieved his goals in life, and I'm gonna make it my goal today by the end of this episode to be as happy and contented and excited as Carl is. It's hard. It's a hard goal, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to achieve it today because Carl's like reached some kind of like what's that thing like Buddhism nirvana. Carl's reached nirvana. I'm gonna try to reach it as well. It's the higher state of thinking where you're transcended. Existentialism. So one of these kind of things. You know, I think you do. It's hard to find, but I'm gonna try to find it. I think today. Hey, let's look at the message from the past.
Good.
Here we go. We're going to go to the message from the past.
Well, actually, there are no more commercials.
Good call, Carl. Maybe we should call.
Because there's that marquee text thing, whatever.
What
I had forgotten about
What happened when you press play?
Right there. I forgot about that.
What's on after that, though?
No, it's just
why don't you just
blank.
Rewind?
It's black.
Oh. Why don't you rewind that tape? Let's just watch the first commercials that's on it. Rewind it all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Maybe
yeah.
Walking towards happiness. Maybe I'm walking towards bliss and nirvana and stuff like you. How did you find nirvana? Maybe I don't think I should ask. It's not a question that you can really ask and answer. It's something that you have to just know and feel. You can't really answer things like that.
Yeah.
Let's call Freddie, the producer, tell him about the commercial tape. I think he already knows about it, but we'll give him a little reminder, even though I don't know if he's going to be super happy about getting this reminder, but, well, we'll see anyway.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Maybe. Oh, yeah, Dan Dobler called us. Mr. Ginsu called us. Yellow Fellow called us. Some of the regulars. Good that they're reliable and there for us, and thank you. If you guys want to call the show at home, you can call the number. It's up there on the screen, but nobody ever calls anyway, so leave me alone. This is Freddie, the producer. And say, hey, Freddie, the commercial tape is out.
Please leave your message for
Frederick Dobler.
Carl?
I'll pass.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. The commercial, we have no commercials. What happened in the past? We don't even know. Only in the far past, not in the immediate year past. But we can look at the commercials from the past, and we can pass. How about some Taquan, Carl?
That's Okay.
Have you ever had kimchi before?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. I guess it's all the way rebound. So.
Good. Here it is. Have you ever had kimchi before?
No.
Why don't you try it?
No thanks. I'm good.
In Olympia.
It's whiskey business.
Just another day, just another rain.
This thing goes for months, I think.
In Olympia, just another day, just another rain, just another way in the rain. Olympia, just another day, just another rain. In Olympia, just another day, just another rain, just another day in Olympia.
We're on every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV channel 22. Yeah, we are.
We got whiskey business on the show. Check it out.
Why am I talking like that?
Yeah. 360-836-4384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, look at the next one.
Okay.
This is from January. We have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I want to see one in the studio.
Your daily out with me.
Yeah. You sleepy, Carl?
No, but
You
I
are.
did bring over table cream.
We talked to Lewis. Carl
Two
brings-
different brands.
Yeah, we compare brands of table cream. Mr. Ginsey left us a bunch of messages. Freddie tells us what happened to the menu. We're on every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV channel 22. We're back in the studio. Please be back.
Hello.
You can see table cream recently, Carl? Yourself on TV. Hello.
Yes,
Have you been eating table cream recently?
No.
When was the last time you had it?
Probably after that episode aired.
Oh, so like over a year ago in January.
Possibly, yeah. Makes sense to me.
Did you choose which table cream you liked better?
No.
Oh, bye, Freddie. Yeah, hey, everybody, it's a commercial.
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press...
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. The commercial, we have no commercial. What happened in the past, we don't even know. Only in the far past, not in the immediate year past. So we can look at the commercial from the past. You can pass. How about some popcorn, Carl?
All right, Carl, let's go. Let's stop
Have you
it.
ever had kimchi before?
How'd you think about it?
No, yeah, I guess it's all the way rebound. So.
Kimchi, like, how come you should just know, I think, immediately if you've had kimchi or not. Like, can't you just like, no. Like your brain. I mean, you can say no so fast to other things, but not about the kimchi thing. Like, no. I think it's something you should experience. I don't know how you missed out on it. You've been to a Korean restaurant? I think you probably have been to a Korean restaurant because most of the Chinese restaurants and the those other restaurants around here, they're actually Korean restaurants. You think that they're Chinese and stuff, but or Japanese. The Japanese and Chinese restaurants are all Korean around here. Even some of those, I think the Thai restaurants are probably Vietnamese people, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah. All right. It's called Dan Dobler. He called us.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's Dan Dobler. I'm gonna say, hey Dan, how are ya? Oh, what's his number? Oh, I want to call John Webster too because we were supposed to pick him up yesterday, but we had a communication breakdown. Maybe we should call him first. Because I'm not seeing the Dan number for some reason. I can usually look in these. I'm looking through the recently made phone calls. Oh, here it is. I found it. Here it goes. Dan Dobler. I say, hey Dan Dobler. How are you? want some shrimp, Carl?
Hello?
No thanks.
Hey, Dan.
Hi.
Hi, it's the program on TV. How you doing today?
Fine.
Dan, you like kimchi?
What?
You like kimchi? You know what that is? It's like food.
I can't understand you.
That's okay. How are you? Oh, you're good. What you?
I'm fine.
Good. What'd you do today?
I went to church this morning, and I pretty much stayed home the rest of the day.
That's good. That's relaxing.
Yeah.
Which church are you going to? Did you change churches when you moved?
The same church.
That's good. You know what? What was the sermon about today?
It's called River Ridge Covenant Church.
Mm-hmm. What do you do? You sing songs at church and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you sing them too?
Yeah.
I sing.
That's good. What was
what did you do today? What did you do today?
Oh, I went to Lakewood with my grandmother, and we went to the Royal Box restaurant. I'm eating the leftovers right now.
You're a doctor. You're a doctor. Did you help anybody today?
I healed the sick today.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, I was walking in the store, and I saw a child, and he was vomiting blood, and I was like, "You have conjunctivitis," and I gave him a shot.
Yeah.
I gave him a shot, and he was healed. And
Yeah.
He like stopped vomiting blood.
Yeah.
He felt much better, and he was just like, "Thank you for your healing." Yeah, that was amazing. I said, "Don't thank me. Thank medical science." It's not me.
You're a wonderful doctor.
Yeah, but it's not.
You're a wonderful doctor.
All I do is put medical science to practice, and it's all these other people before me who have developed medical science for thousands of years, and I couldn't have done it. All I'm doing is putting what they told me to do to practice, and it works though.
Well, thank you very much for helping me, Dr. Kenny. I think you. I don't know what to say. You've helped me so much.
Oh, my pleasure, Dan. Anything for you. How's the nurses? You want to three of them or something, right?
The nurses are fine.
Oh, good.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks, Dan. Bye. Do you go to Chinese restaurants, Carl?
I don't know. The last one might have been the tea leaf and Lacey or something like that.
What do you eat? What do you like to eat at Chinese restaurants?
Or actually, I guess the last one was somewhat across the street there on College Street. I was talking about it like maybe 2 weeks ago or whatever. Had gotten takeout and taken that takeout.
Happy teriyaki?
Yeah, someone.
I guess Happy Teriyaki sells Chinese food. Teriyaki is technically Japanese food, but that's all Korean food anyway. All run by the Koreans.
Yeah.
What do you order when you go to a Chinese restaurant?
The regular. The
What, tofu, whatever?
Yaki soba or something. Yeah.
Tofu yakisoba or chow mein? Tofu chow mein?
Yeah.
I don't know if they have tofu at the place I went to today. The Chinese restaurants, they're big on the real meat.
Udon noodles. Whatever.
Udon is also Japanese.
Yeah.
Here's Yellowfella. We're calling him next. Remember, I think was it yesterday we talked to his cousin or something? Again?
Something like that.
Or is that?
Yeah.
Or was that several days ago? It might have been like weeks ago. Hello, Yellowfella. You sleepy?
Ooh,
Did we wake you up? Were you in a nap?
No.
Why are you tired?
You're tireder than...
I'm just sleepy. I'm having a sleepy day.
Is it? Will you drink? I think last night we called you and you were partying pretty hard, so maybe you got wiped out from that.
Yeah, I was with family. We were all drinking.
Yeah, I remember we talked to you. You remember talking to us last night?
Sort of.
Like you blacked out again.
Yeah, no, it was kind of it was a blur.
Your Jamaican cousin called you a jerk.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, why'd she say that?
She said something about you always like promoting yourself or something like that.
Wanting to be a celebrity or something. I don't even know how.
Well, I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't really know either, but that's what she said.
Would she, because I'm calling into this show? Is that what she thinks?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what.
I think that was the gist of her message.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought maybe she thinks.
I don't think this. I mean, no disrespect, but I don't think this show is going to bring me any sort of fame.
No, I don't either. But
I don't either.
I don't think that's what she was implying. I thought she was maybe talking about something else, but maybe.
Well, I don't know what she would mean by that, because I kind of keep like a low profile on like social media and stuff.
Oh yeah. All right.
Well,
like,
that's
I
good.
think people who are like heavily into Facebook and stuff, they're the ones who want to think of themselves as like mini celebrities.
I agree with that.
And that's kind of what she does. So I don't know what she.
Yeah, she's probably just projecting. And I think she might be talking about this show, and it might be just confusing because she was talking to us at the time.
I think she has some like false idea of what this show actually is.
Yeah, lots of people do.
Yeah. Well, how would you define this show?
Well,
I wouldn't actually.
You wouldn't define it?
No.
If you watch
that's a good answer.
It defies.
No, well, if you
anything.
I would.
It defies.
You should watch. If you watch the very first episode of the show, well, it's actually a radio. It's actually a radio episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I lay it out pretty well on that day. I said that it's a slice of Americana. That's what I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very do-it-yourself. Shoot from point. I can't even talk right now. I've had a rough 3 days.
You've had a rough 3 days. What happened?
There's too much socializing this weekend. I'll put it that way.
You mean drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been
worn out.
I've been socializing so much. I have a socializing hangover today.
Yeah.
Well,
Socializing, it ends up making me vomit.
what are you gonna do about it?
Keep doing it.
Yeah, you feel. I mean, when you get a hangover, you ever feel like you let yourself down? You're like, why did I do that to myself again?
Yeah, but then I forget about it in a couple hours. You know what I did tonight? Do you guys have Chipotle over there?
Yes.
I picked it up. I was all happy. Got some nice food. I had no food at home. Walked home with it. Brought it up the stairs. Got it all ready in the kitchen, and I was about to bring it out and sit down on my couch. And I trip and I drop it all over my futon, all over the floor, all over the carpet. Got everywhere. It was a salad.
Oh no!
Like a bowl. Yeah, it got everywhere.
That's why you should eat the burrito.
That was like, no, they were. I was going to. They were out of tortilla.
What? How do you Chipotle? That's all they do.
They suck. It's Chipotle.
Yeah, I don't like Chipotle.
That's like one of the worst things that has happened to me recently.
Do you have like taco trucks around where you are?
In the city, yeah, and they're always nice. They're always cheap, and it's always good.
Yeah, I like it way better. I don't like Chipotle. I'd rather eat Taco Bell than Chipotle.
Oh yeah, you were saying this the other day.
Yeah. Well, you like Chipotle more, but you said you like Chipotle more. But I just don't like it. I don't get it.
But I say that it depends on the day. Taco Bell there's like a higher risk of that making you sick, I think.
I've never gotten sick from it, but maybe it's worse in Philly. But Chipotle is like, to me, the same quality as Taco Bell, but like 3 times or more the price.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's too expensive. Wait, Carl, are you still there?
I never left.
Carl's so happy. Carl's too happy to.
You don't want to talk to me? Is that it?
I can listen.
But I want to talk to you.
I'm a listener today.
Oh,
apparently.
I miss
I
talking to you,
threw
Carl.
some food a little bit. By accident. I'm eating Chinese food.
Chinese food? I want Chinese food.
Yeah, where
Well, then come on over.
where do you go for Chinese food in your area?
I go to like a dim sum place. I like that.
Dim sum is a little pricey too, though, isn't it?
Not only like slightly more than your average Chinese food.
And then you can get like lots of little things.
Yeah, it's good.
But
I don't know because I don't like the Americanized Asian restaurants.
no, you don't like Panda Express?
I mean, I enjoy it, but I prefer the more authentic places
Yeah.
more.
Makes sense.
Chinese food is pretty meat oriented to me.
Yeah, but I always know. I always get the meat-free stuff for the most part.
Like they kind of like even in their they like to
I can't
put,
pronounce it.
they put little they like to put like pork in their veggie dishes like you know.
Do they? Oh, I know that.
Well, yeah, unless you can ask them to not put pork in it, but they they'll slide some little extra.
I like the ma pao tofu stuff. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's really spicy. It's like a. I don't know.
I imagine that
That's
there's
better.
probably good Chinese food
thing.
in Philly because it's old. You know, they're set in their area. You know, and Seattle has some really good Chinese food too. Like all the big cities because they're ancient. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a Chinatown in Philly?
Yeah, it's a pretty big Chinatown. Yeah.
You go there?
Yeah, that's where I always go for food.
You hang out there?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I frequent Philadelphia.
What time is it over there?
It's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Is it? Isn't
Yeah.
it like 11 p.m.?
In the afternoon.
No, it's not. It's like 10 p.m., isn't it?
No, it's 3:30.
Fine. How's the sun? How's the sun looking?
Pretty hot. It's warm. It's bright. Yeah. I'm sitting outside right now on my front porch drinking lemonade.
Is it warm again?
Yeah.
Because
a bunch of kids are out playing.
remember not too long ago it was totally snow. You had a snow crazy thing. That was like maybe even in March.
Yeah.
Is it over?
It was crazy.
And now you're warmed up?
Oh yeah, we're all hot, sunny. I got my suntan lotion on.
How hot is it? 70? I want more food. I shouldn't have eaten it all. You know when you eat the first time when your food is fresh and you just kind of stuff your face to capacity and then you're like, oh
Yeah.
wow, I did it. But I should have eaten less because the first time this is the second time I'm eating the same food because it's my leftovers. But the first time I ate it, I really went to town and kind of like overate, and afterwards I was kind of like, oh wow.
Was it Chinese food?
It's Chinese food, and this time.
Did I overeat with Chinese food?
What?
Really easy to. I said it's easier to overeat with Chinese.
It is. It's because it's the kind of food that you can just shovel down. You just like go. You can go for it. You can just kind of like don't even pay attention to what's going on. You just shovel it in. And so
there's nothing worse than eating too much. You just hate yourself afterwards.
I find it somewhat pleasant though. If you don't have to do anything, you can just lie down and kind of ride it out. I think it's a little bit.
Yeah, but if you have something like. If you have to like go to work afterwards or something.
Yeah, that's the worst, and you feel so dumb. It's kind of like a hangover, though.
Yeah.
I would say a hangover is worse because you did it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
You did it to yourself, and it just feels. I mean, it just feels way worse.
Yeah.
Hangovers are the way, because you feel so bad.
One of them things. What?
It's like you feel so bad if you get the bad ones, just like nausea and total aches, and you're just a wrecked. You just can't think right.
Ain't that the truth?
So you're just a wrecked person, and you did that to yourself from the day before.
Yeah, I'm a wrecked person.
Yeah. What are you drinking? Beers?
Huh?
Beer? Vodka?
What?
Vodka?
Yeah, I had some beer. I had to smoke vodka. No vodka.
You had cigarettes?
Smoking cigarettes anymore.
Oh, you used to be?
Yeah, it was a bad time.
It's bad. Don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
They're bad for you.
Bad for you.
They're bad for you. What? How are the taxes in Philly? Are the cigarettes? Because I know in Washington that cigarettes are heavily taxed, and alcohol too.
Tax. Yeah, they're like $10 for a pack now.
Oh yeah, that's about I think the same ones around here. I talked to the people and the prices they keep going up and down. Can you buy?
Did you hear that we bombed Syria?
I heard about that a little bit, but were we ever not bombing Syria? That's kind of my question.
I think this is like more extreme than a lot of attacks. Like the most extreme attack in a while that was done.
But aren't they like kind of like always like because they never really pulled out of the war? Like they kind of have been over there.
I guess not. But Trump kind of said he wasn't going to do something like this. He's kind of contradicting himself.
Yeah.
With this move.
Well,
he's losing a lot of the supporters.
Hillary mentioned something about that, and Trump had to jump into it hours later or whatever, like 6 hours later, 12 hours later.
Well, I think that's okay.
I think it was
I'm
ridiculous.
okay with lying to get to the candidacy because you say whatever you can to get in, and then if you have an unpopular opinion,
50 Tomahawk missiles, I think is a little
possible
extreme.
to have like though.
But it's like once you're in office.
Or
you know what I mean?
59
Once
or
you're in office, you can do whatever you want. Like you can totally like lying to the public is not like illegal or anything, and it's it's a tactic to make it into office.
Does that make you feel good though that that's our president? Like,
well,
it's like I mean, yeah.
At least he had the cunning to lie. I think that's
You think that's a sign of intelligence?
Yeah. If you want to be able to assess the situation and get what you want by any means possible.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like a businessman strategy.
Yeah, well, that's what he is.
In his blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't even know.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice if our president wasn't a liar.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's like obvious. That's like saying that murder is wrong and stuff like that. So. Why did we?
Is it?
Yes. Sorry to tell you that. Hopefully, it doesn't burst your murder bubble. Hopefully, you haven't been doing any murdering. Did you? Why did we attack Syria? What did they do?
Because there was like a buffet night at I forget where, but the leaders of all the countries in the world were there. And Syria was getting a plate of spaghetti for themselves. And America tripped them.
Yeah.
And it fell all over their face.
Where can you get spaghetti at a buffet? I've never been to a buffet with spaghetti before.
Izzy's?
They got spaghetti there?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to buffets before, but I don't know about spaghetti sauce.
I haven't been there in like maybe 2
They
years.
Subway.
They got spaghetti at Subway?
At Subway, yeah.
I want, they have the meatballs. They should have spaghetti there. That would probably sell. Like, all they need is pasta. They already have the meat sauce.
In the sandwich? Spaghetti in the sandwich?
Ooh,
that's too much carbs.
Spaghetti sandwich is good. I've had that before.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of.
What do I know? I eat rice. Minute rice.
Spaghetti sandwich is good, though. It's a good sandwich.
I had a lot of. I can't even talk.
But they
I can't smoke. It makes me stupid for the rest of the day.
Marijuana?
Yeah. It fries my brain.
I heard it does that. Maybe but that's the point. That's what it's supposed to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't really enjoy it sometimes.
Well, you're supposed to, I think, be doing these things when you don't have responsibilities.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, so I recommend only do your marijuana at the end of the day when you're done with your activities that require thinking.
What's the fun in that?
Well, then you do your extra things, and then that's when you relax. It's for relaxing, not for the daytime when you're doing your things. Those things aren't supposed to be fun necessarily. I think they're supposed to be your work.
That's what you think.
When work is done, then you can have fun.
But what if you just have fun all the time?
Well, then what are you doing with your life?
Having fun, apparently.
Yeah, I think you need a I think that you need a balance of fun and work. And if you're doing all work or all fun, then
what if work can just be fun also?
I think if work is fun, then maybe you're not working hard enough.
But what if working hard is your way of having fun?
I don't think you're working hard enough.
What if you love your job and you like going to work and clocking in and working like a dog and clocking out?
I think
what if you enjoy not working and like being homeless? Like being homeless is like fun for you.
Then
you don't have to do anything.
More power to you, but don't bother me about for $1.
Yeah, but talking about the type of homeless person that doesn't beg.
Yeah, but
for money.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because
I thought that was supposed to be my line. Yeah, but
where are those people? Where are like if they're homeless people?
I run into them in the city all the time. There's a whole union of homeless people that tell me that they enjoy being homeless and they never beg or anything.
Yeah, but
are they?
Yeah, but
nobody's saying that. Are they? But then you're interfering.
You just said it like a minute ago now.
It costs to be a lawyer. The people who are doing that, they're still like leeching off society though, because where are they living on the streets?
No, they're not. They eat out of the trash. They're actually getting rid of waste by just eating trash.
Well, where are they pooping?
Well, they go to public restrooms.
And who pays for the public restrooms?
The citizens, but these people, they also do like gardening. They pick up trash in the city for free, just for charity.
But
they're helping society.
So picking up trash is trade enough for the You know, I'm sure that there's a few homeless people who are living in these camps who are doing good for society, but I just don't believe that the majority of them are doing that.
No, it's all of them.
I would say that it's probably less than half.
I think it's more than half.
I think less than half are contributing. I think more than half are kind of leeching from the working people.
But they mean well.
Have you seen these people in Philly, though, Kenny?
I'm talking generally in the world. Yeah.
Every homeless person in my city, they have a job. They're a family man. They have children.
They work hard. They have a home.
Well, that's good.
Every homeless person in your city have a home, and they're contributing to society, and they have jobs, and they're rich.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Homelessness. Is it? Didn't you get robbed? You think that guy that robbed you did he have a home?
Yeah, I think he looked like he was a doctor. I think
he looked like he had a home.
Yeah, he's wearing like a stethoscope. I think he was a doctor.
Yeah. Do the doctors still have stethoscopes?
Yeah.
They don't just like use like a machine now or something?
But yeah, I have like little robot parrots that help them during.
They got robot
checkups.
heart monitors or something, maybe.
No, parrots.
Parrots?
You like the bird?
Yeah,
Parrot?
the parrots can read the heart monitors.
Like medical parrots.
They're like, high blood pressure.
Yeah, you getting it? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the talking parrot before?
Only in my recent checkups. It's like a new invention.
They talk, and then you go to the doctor and they talk to you?
No, parrot, and then the parrot gives you the message.
Do they have medical degrees?
Yes.
Yeah. Or they're just trained. Maybe they're just trained. Because I heard they had, like, cancer dogs. You know?
Yeah, they have cancer.
Like, they can smell cancer. So if you have cancer, then they can tell you. So maybe it's like the parrots.
Yeah, but the dogs also have cancer themselves.
And they can smell their own. They have cancer. They can smell, and they know. I think they couldn't have.
They know that they have cancer. Yeah.
How do they smell? How do they smell others if they have cancer themselves? It's different human cancer than dog cancer.
Yeah, it's a different scent.
So I don't know if I think maybe parrots have good vision, like better vision than humans.
Parrots?
Yeah.
Or ferrets?
Parrots, like a bird, like talking parrots.
Oh, okay. So I said carrots.
I think they have better vision, but I don't know about their hearing. They must have hearing because you can talk.
Vitamin C.
They can hear you when they repeat you. They have to be able to hear.
You think they have eyes?
They must have decent hearing, but I don't know if they have ears. They might just have holes.
Do they have eyeballs?
They have eyeballs, but they're all black. I don't really get how that works either, because you know how you have eyes, and like the black part of humans' eyes is the part where the light goes into, but the parrot is like all black.
No, a doctor.
Huh? You're a doctor?
No, do you think a parrot could become a doctor?
I think a parrot could maybe do this dog cancer thing where it's using its senses that are heightened to be able to diagnose problems like a dog can diagnose cancer.
But do you think...
And those things kind of count as dogs, but they have those pretty...
Yeah, but do you think a parrot could become a doctor?
You know, like those... Have you seen that parrot that can, like, identify objects and stuff and can basically speak English?
No.
I forgot what his name was, but it was gray, and it knew, like, it could do, like, math and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
If it could do math, then maybe, but it could at least, you know, how the doctor could tell it things.
Do you think I could become a doctor?
Yeah, if you put your mind to it.
Yeah, maybe I'll become a doctor.
That's probably good. What are you trying to do now? You were trying to be a chef. I think before you were trying to be a chef, right?
Yeah, no.
Are you still pursuing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna join stage crew. I'm gonna join the what's it called? Theater. I'm gonna join theater group.
You're gonna be an actor?
Yeah.
Professional?
Yeah, professional.
Like in Hollywood?
Like leading man status, yeah.
Like you're gonna be the next George Clooney? Maybe your cousin was right then about your trying to seek that fame kind of thing. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No. That I honestly have no idea where that came from.
Yeah. But what about the...
that's kind of weird.
Yeah. What about the chef thing, though?
I think she secretly hates me. She always says, like, little things to me, like I annoy her or something.
Oh, if you talk like you talk to us, to your family, then I could see where it's coming. You know, where they're coming from.
Why, you think... you think I'm annoying?
Well, I think you're facetious and making things up half the time and trying to. I think you're trying to be purposely annoying, and I can know what's going on, so I'm okay with it, I guess. But other people, they might be like, why are you doing this kind of thing? Like in context here on the program, it makes sense. It makes it makes some sense to be making things up and to be not telling the entire truth. But if you're doing this just in like private conversation with others,
How do you know I'm not telling the truth?
Because of like conflicting stories. Outrageous stories, stuff like that.
Like what?
Like parrot doctors and if you remember when you first started calling in when you were a teenager, you had that whole crazy story about your father somehow like incapacitating you and putting you in the bathtub and I think doing weird things and yellow things and stuff. That was your namesake, so it goes way back.
I don't recall.
Like
that might have been my assistant.
When you first started calling, you don't remember your namesake?
No, I remember.
Okay. Because
I'm just in an annoying mood tonight, and I apologize. Kind of tipsy.
Well, wait, but are you annoying to them? I mean, maybe you're doing it to us, but do you do that same kind of thing to your family?
I think I am sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, not as extreme as I'm being right now, but sometimes I can see where I'd be annoying, definitely.
Yeah. But I think it was not from a place of genuine, like, disgust or hate or anything. I think that she was okay. I think she just
teases a lot.
Yeah, I think she's just teasing. I think she likes you. I don't think that it was, like, she was, like, trying to, like, actually disparage you,
I agree.
Yeah, that's probably okay. And she's from Jamaica.
Yeah, she's my cousin's wife.
Does she have dreadlocks?
So I'm not actually related to her.
Does she have dreadlocks?
What?
Does she have dreadlocks?
No, she doesn't.
I can only think, like, all I know about Jamaica, is Bob Marley and that kind of deal. Oh, and Cool Runnings.
And metal drums.
What?
Cool, yeah, steel drums. The Caribbean. That's the Caribbean in general, not just Jamaica.
She was in Cool Running.
Yeah, I should ask her about Cool Runnings. Maybe that might have been. I don't know. Is that racist? At least that's culturally insensitive, at least.
Yeah. No, it's not. Just ask her about jerk chicken and talk to her about marijuana.
I want to know about jerk chicken, marijuana, Bob Marley, and Cool Runnings.
And like beads.
Beads?
And Snoop Lion.
What's the last one? Oh, Snoop Lion. Yeah, that was pretty weird. I think he went back. He went back to dog, right?
Yeah, he did. Thank God.
Yeah, he was. Well,
that was a bad period for him. That was kind of embarrassing, I think.
I don't know. He was so stoned. How can he make decisions?
Yeah, you can't really decipher a good decision from a bad one.
It's like you. You said you're smoking.
Yeah, just like me.
Yeah, you're smoking too much marijuana. It's making you confused, and he's like constantly smoking, probably all the time, without a break.
Confusion, yeah.
But he's probably gone beyond confusion into some kind of like, I don't know, other state of mind entirely.
Do I ever get annoying for you guys, though? Is there a point where I get annoying sometimes?
Well, we have so much content. I kind of, it's opening up. I'm not easily annoyed. It might be hard to tell that if by watching the program, but I think Carl's learned to push my buttons in a way, so I get annoyed a lot on the program. But in general, I'm not usually annoyed.
I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think that you are purposely trying to annoy, and then if I were to be annoyed, then I would just be following. Don't let it, like, if you're trying to be annoying, and then I'm like, I'm annoyed by that, and that's your goal, then that would be giving the power back to them.
No, that's how it is, actually.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I can tell. I mean, that you're trying to be annoying, and then I say, yeah, you're right. Well, at least non sequitur and making stuff up, but it's okay. You know, this is the place for that, I think. And maybe your cousin is.
What if they're not actually non sequiturs and they're not lies? But it's all true and it's all earnest.
Well, there would be a lot of There's a lot of contradicting stories.
Name one.
Well, I don't know. I don't have any examples, I guess, but it would be outrageous if it were all real. It would be like magical. It would be like a. Well, you said the parrot.
You don't know I'm not magical.
Yeah, the parrot doctor thing, and I don't know. About
this morning. What if I was actually the second coming of Christ?
Then that would be confirming the first coming of Christ, and I think I'm not sure about that. You know.
Yeah, but what if like there was irrefutable proof that I was actually the second coming of Christ?
Well, you have proof about the first coming of Christ? Because I'm not so sold on that.
Yeah, no, but that would be part of it. Like if I told you, like, I'm Jesus, like this is my second coming, and I had proof, and you had to believe me.
I guess I would have to worship and totally change my lifestyle and repent and all that stuff, but I can't imagine that actually happening.
Yeah.
I would be pretty outrageous if that happened.
No, it's true.
Like, can't imagine what kind of proof you could have that I would do that. So in these like situations,
I have proof of it though.
Yeah, I mean, in the situations that are so outrageous, you're like, what if I had proof of something practically improvable? What if that happened? And they'd be like, well, that would be totally wackadoodles. What if the sun?
What if it was true though?
What if you're like, I watch, I'm powerful, and then you turn to the sun, you told the sun, you're like, turn rainbow colors, and the sun started flashing rainbow colors, and all reality broke down, and I would be pretty shocked.
Yeah, but you have a point.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Sometimes.
Well, that'd be kind of cool.
You ever hear about
Then you'd be friends with Christ.
Yeah. You ever hear about my biggest fear? I'm gonna be walking down the street, and then I'm gonna see myself.
Oh, that's scary.
And then you're both yourself, and you make eye contact, and you oh, which one is me? Which one is me? And then you're both you at the same time, and you're doing this like scary like what's like reality breaking.
Like mildly surprised. That would just make me feel like I completely lost my mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's why it's a big fear of mine.
You know what I was saying? Me and my friend were driving around town today, and that was like possibly like the stories for being haunted, like a haunted house. And it just made me think, like, I don't want to live in a world where there's even the possibility of ghosts being a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, if that's actually the reality, then what? Like, what else is real? Are, like, monsters real? Or, like, unicorns real? You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to live in, like, a weird, it just make me book or, like, a fictional universe.
Yeah, that's fictional. I don't want to live in a fictional.
I don't understand people.
They want to live in the fictional world, and they're trying to do that stuff. They're having fun, I guess. Do they believe that stuff?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if I'm going to offend anybody by saying I kind of feel the same way about religion most of the time. Like it's fantasy, and I know that would upset a lot of people, but that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, it's like if you believe in fantasy, then how can you even like live your day-to-day life and like put significance on anything?
Yeah, and that made me start to think like I don't even like the possibility that heaven is real. Like I don't want to think about the fact that I could be eternal. Like I never get a break from this. That I think bothers me more than the possibility of there not being heaven. The fact that there could be one. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just don't want to think that way.
I know. I think I know what you mean by that. Carl was talking about reincarnation recently, but some kind of crazy like time flipping.
I don't know if I would like that either.
Yeah, I just want it to end. I think that's what that's what I hope for. For
It's
peace.
what, reincarnation?
No, peace and rest after death.
Yeah, exactly. Like, life is nice. It's not all good. There's a lot of... It's
Yeah.
not awful either, but I need a break at some point.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Oh,
I believe in peace and
but yeah, I'm the
rest.
second coming of Christ.
It's like, why don't you just relax? Like, everybody's working to go to the heaven, and it's like, when are you just going to sleep? Heaven, that's kind of heaven.
Yeah, and how could...
That's what heaven is. Bed.
You know what? People actually don't really even fully understand. Like, there's a lot of Catholic people who think that they're going to die and go straight to heaven.
Yeah.
But if they listen to what the church actually teaches, like, supposedly you are dead. Like, first you die, and then everyone goes to heaven. Supposedly, when, like, Christ comes again, he raises everyone from the dead. So, if you're, like... But everyone is always like, oh, he's in a better place now. He's in a better place now. The Catholics are saying this, but they're supposed to actually believe that you're dead right away after death.
What do you... So, you're dead for a while, and you're just not... You're just, like, traditionally dead, and then it takes, like, hundreds of years for...
Yeah, it's like there's nothing. And you're supposed to... Like, technically, you're supposed to believe that we'll all be risen from the dead and then brought to heaven.
But isn't it, like, at that point, like, when you risen, you don't remember the whole time when you were dead, so it's practically like you're going there.
Yeah, that's what I'm... yeah, I wonder how that would...
And then isn't...
Yeah, I wonder how that would
like,
work
time...
out.
Then time is, like, not really a concept that works into that whole thing, right?
Speaking of time...
Hey, the show's over!
I forgot Carl was here.
Yeah, Carl's like, we didn't play the dice game or anything, but we're going to skip all that stuff and go right to the credits.
Hey, Carl, you were just listening the whole time?
Indeed.
Carl's too happy.
What? Carl's upset?
He's happy. He's so
happy. Why isn't he talking to me?
I was a listener, I told you, today.
Aw. Was it stimulating? Conversation?
Sure. Everything's stimulating at some point.
Thanks for watching. It's Sunday. It's God's day.
It's Easter Sunday.
Oh yeah, I think it is Easter actually for the viewers. Oh no, that's next week. It's Palm Sunday for real actually.
Easter.
Oh no, it is Easter. It's Easter Sunday, viewers. Did you still celebrate Easter? We didn't say anything about it. It's also Orthodox Easter, I guess. And Canada has Easter
Correct.
Monday. In Canada, it's Easter Monday. I don't know what that means. That's what the calendar says, though. Isn't that weird?
Jesus is risen.
Easter Monday. Graham. Thank God. Is that why you're talking about Jesus? Maybe you didn't even know. You are compelled to talk about Jesus because it's Easter and you didn't even know. Crew, you guys want the crew? Alex, Allison, Cosmo, Dan, Graham, Jeff, Jesse, Lee, Lucy, Mike, Nick, Reese, Sadie, Tony, William, Zilger. Yeah, it's the crew. TCTV, LeBay, Jordy Fabus, Graham, Subpod.com, most of Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers and listeners, it's you. You're watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye. Coming up on the next episode of the program.
You guys forgot to pick me up the other day.
That's why I was calling you. I wanted to talk to you about that, John.
Remember you guys were going to pick me up?
I know. I told Bird to pick you up, and he didn't do it. We're going to come over soon, though.
The baseball game.
Who's winning, John? We talked to a lot of McDonald's today. We're listening to some archival Mr. Ginsey messages. I feel like we're getting to the roots. We're getting to our roots. This is what I used to do when I really was having a fun time. John Webster, McDonald's, archival Ginsey messages, life, real things, looking at the past, getting back to the roots of the program and where we come from. Don't remember the future, remember the past. 360-3644, you can call and leave a message, get on TV, 360-3644, 11:30 and 22. John, thank you for talking to us today. We'll come over, we'll see you soon, okay? Not today, though. Bye.